Welcome back to Sports Connection. We're playing basketball. We got the Lady Dragons in the house. Coach Hickey, and he's brought Aida, Akhmedova, and Jaliyah Bailey in the house. What's up, y'all?
How you doing?
Good to see you. I got to talk to Aida back in the football season. She was a great interview. She got one of our awards there on my show. And my first time meeting you, Miss Bailey. Let's start with you. How's the season going so far?
It's going pretty well.
For you all, Coach, I'll start with you just a little bit. You all have come off like back-to-back wins. Season starts a little rough here and there. There's a lot of teams that are coming off of a lot of wins and losses just to start the season. What are you really doing to get these girls together and perform before the start of next year?
Well, you want competitive games for one. You pick out cupcake games. It kind of overshadows once you start with district play. So we try to pick some. I didn't, unfortunately come out with Franklin Simpson, who's one of the hottest teams right now. But we started out rough, and they just kind of smacked us, and that was good too. That made us go back to the drawing board. Played Hoptown pretty tough, and a Pearl Combs team, and then we started finding our glitches and hitting on all cylinders. The last two games, we just gotta keep that.
Aida, how do you feel the team chemistry, how are y'all vibing right now at this stage?
We've definitely had, bonded more slowly over the losses. We had the first 3 losses. We slowly, talk to each other because we don't want to keep having the same seasons as we did the last 2 years. We want to change something, so we're all trying to come together, bond better, be able to play together on the floor mainly.
Jaliyah, for you, I know just like watching you over the past year, with me being here, you're a huge presence down in the paint and down below. How have you really been working on your game throughout the off season and into the beginning of this one?
Mainly just trying my best to get in shape, get the rebounds, be strong in the post, and be a good effort in the low post.
Aida, you're known for kind of being like the leader on the court, like running all the plays, being the point guard, and being one of the leading scorers for the Lady Dragons. How has your game developed, would you say?
I've definitely got more confident, talking to Coach Hickey, been asking, what could I work on all our coaching staff that we have right now. They've been trying to help me, put all these things together so it can help, our team get better and be able to go somewhere this year.
Coach Hickey, what we've talked about so far has been great. I would love to know from you, what do you feel like some of the Lady Dragons' strengths are right now?
Well, I can say consistent with balance and scoring. We don't want it to be up and down. I try to push them. They got free range to make plays. When you get the ball in your hand, to make plays. And sometimes you got to give a pass to get a pass, or give up a shot to get a better shot. So that mindset helps us. And definitely our last 2 weeks, we've distributed the ball very well.
Coach, for you as well, with your senior squad as well as Brianna and everybody else on your team, you're pretty even whenever it comes to seniors, juniors, sophomores, freshmen, pretty even across the board. How does it mesh well with those new girls coming in and playing with girls that you've had for a while?
The leadership, and I told our big 3 is we'll go as far as they take us, and that aspect is you got to take those young kids with you, develop them, give them confidence, and pat them on the back when they messing up. Be there for them when they, not understanding, and I think they've done that the last, especially 2 weeks, and even in some of the games that we lost, they just have to step up.
Jaliyah, what's your favorite thing about being out there on the court and being with your team?
Probably my favorite thing is knowing that I do have 2 other seniors with me that I've been playing with since I started playing basketball, and we all know how to play together. It's just about putting it together on the court and in the game, and having effort all 4 quarters, and just, having fun with Coach Hickey. Yeah.
Aida, for you, what's your favorite part about the game, as well as, I'll ask both of you, what's it like to play for Coach Hickey?
Me? Well, he's not going to sugarcoat anything. Mm-hmm. He doesn't want us to get too over our heads, be satisfied, and we appreciate that because we do need that. We're not where we're at right now. So for him doing that for us, it's keeping us on our toes, make sure we take everything seriously and don't play with anything. So it's good for us.
I could say my favorite part is he don't let us down. Even when we have the record we have, he's still pushing us every day in practice, every game, sweating, bringing it down, telling us, let's go, keep going. That's probably my favorite thing, the effort he brings to us.
Well, constructive criticism's nothing wrong with it. Lauren does it to me every single Sunday. Coach, how excited are you about the rest of this season and where you could go?
Very excited. I mean, like I said, these two and Bree have been with me when I first took over the program. They saw the tough roads, they saw the bad roads, and I told them we have to do something different to go someplace that we haven't been before, and this is their last chance. So that's the pressure, and that's the only expectation. But I said at the end of the day, having fun and leaving no doubt that they put it all on the floor this year because this is their last year.
What are some personal goals that you all have for yourself as it is your final year playing for Warren Central?
I can definitely say a final goal is to at least make it to the region, play in the district championship game, and for me, averaging at least a double-double a game.
I say the same thing. I want us to be able to, prove people wrong, because it doesn't matter how many games we win right now. When we get to district, they're going to be like, oh, they're still at the bottom. It doesn't matter. We're always going to be the underdog, and which we're fine with, because he always motivates us. He said, if we're the underdog and we come out on top, they're still going to doubt us even when we get to region still. So, but my personal goal is I got to get more confident, be able to bring my team together on the floor better.
Well, being the underdog, there's nothing wrong with that. Let me tell you, there's so many great stories out there, and I hope that you all are one of them this season, and we look forward to seeing y'all for the rest of the year. And whenever we come back, Brian and I are going to wrap us up on this week's episode of Sports Connection.